Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Boy, like a queen from a movie scene. I am the one.
On the dance,
On the floor, in the round.
See, I'm into it today.
Okay.
I want to do the singing stuff.
It sound like you just bust.
I did. I just bust this can open.
Yeah, damn.
I said, it's Mr. Bubblegum. That the chico stick. I wanna da. Cause you something. I actually did think
Don't make me beatbox again.
Nah,
I'm gonna start. Alright, it's the Jokemen Show. We back again with another podcast. We feeling good today? You feeling good today?
I'm feeling great today. You feeling good today?
I'm feeling great. How we all feeling?
Yeah, I might.
This guy, bro.
Just killing the vibe.
Okay, bro.
Get out.
Bro.
Do I need to fake
You
it?
and
Yes.
Am I?
Yeah, what does
You're
your girl do?
hype today?
Hey.
All right.
All right. Listen. My topic.
What's your top?
Something that I got on my brain.
On your brain waves.
I've been seeing in my life. In like YouTube videos. Certain things in my life where I've seen, me as a black guy, I ain't really gonna do that. But then I see some white people and they be doing some stuff. You can let me know if this is true. For example, I think I brought this up to you the other day.
Oh my God, let's do
I've
it.
seen
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah.
I've seen a white guy, yeah, like be all kissy and very like intimate with a but they're straight. I'm not talking about gay stuff. I'm talking about straight guys going and like they can kiss each other on the cheek and the forehead and kiss even on the lips as a joke.
Yeah. Whoa.
But I just wouldn't see that
Hold on.
as something
Let's just stop that.
as that.
right there, on the lips.
But as in with black culture, I feel like that's less accepted. That you wouldn't do that.
I've never even seen some white guys who are just friends kiss on the lips like that.
Nah, I've
What
not
the
seen
kissing
that. I don't
side?
know what kind of
No, the kissing
Yeah.
side of thing I think was more of a joke. But
Okay.
even as a joke, would you do that?
What kiss my friend on the
Yeah.
lip?
That's it.
Oh.
Yo, Keenan.
As a dare? Right,
Got
exactly.
you.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Got him good.
you didn't expect that, did you?
You know the worst part is as well, yeah. It's more like of a case of you see, but you only see that type of culture, not culture. Let me start saying culture. You only see that type of behavior like a party setting though. You don't see them do it like on the roads and
Yeah,
that.
I
but
agree.
because
Alcohol has to
you're
be-
drunk in a party, is that going to change your behavior? No.
It might.
No, but
For
it
some
would
people,
no,
it
no,
might.
no. If you're drunk in a party, that would change your behavior.
Your behavior?
Not mine.
That's what I'm saying
Not
then.
mine enough to do that.
I don't think it's something that us as black people do though. I don't know. And I'm trying to, that's what I'm asking. I mean, I don't know if you would know more than me. Is that something you've seen before from white people, or have you seen it from a black guy before?
From yourself?
Also, I just want to point something out. You see, first episode back, and they're talking about
Talking about
weird white.
Wait for you to come
this
back.
guy they want me.
Who's waiting for
We
you
can
to
talk about
make this
now.
conversation?
Let me tell you something about these white people.
Yeah, goddamn it. Nah, but it's good to have you here to have another perspective. I could be
Listen.
wrong.
Let's see
I
your
personally wouldn't do it, regardless of alcohol or not. But,
No, but you've seen it though.
From other white people, other black people, or
to be fair, I have seen it like on YouTube.
yeah.
I've seen like certain stuff that are just a bit.
Boy, are we putting up a front for the camera now? I've seen this in pubs enough times.
Right.
I've not seen
Yeah.
it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I've
I
seen
don't
it.
know what kind of pubs you lot are going to.
Bro, on Instagram and whatnot, they'll post a picture of them kissing their friend on the cheek, be like, "Happy birthday, mate." Mwah. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen that, yeah.
And you know what,
But not,
like-
but not lips to lips like this guy just said.
No, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that. But
Lips
again,
to lips
like, I
is
want to make
wild.
it very clear. Yeah? I'm not dissing it. If you lot want to do that, you do your thing, innit? That's up to you lot. I'm not saying I want to do it. I'm just saying
It's just
though.
a difference.
There's
in culture.
for some difference in culture, but for black people, like we've all grown up in the same. Like we're all grown up in London, for example, yeah. But then white people growing up in London, there's certain things that are accepted and they do, and then black people grow up in London, there's certain things that we're accepting and we do. Like, what do you think that like? Are there more things like that? Have you seen more things like that where black people will do things and white people can't really do that?
Black people need to iron everything, and white people don't need to iron. I swear to God, your ironing takes so long, and it's such a hassle. I'm not gonna lie, more of us should stop ironing. But one thing that's instilled in you is you got to iron. But you can meet someone that's making 50, 60K a year, they ain't ironing a goddamn thing.
No, but I've seen white people do iron their stuff. Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, in the difference of people who iron to not iron, black people be ironing the hell out of some stuff.
Do you iron your stuff?
I iron most of my stuff. I iron it.
Most of it.
Most of it. Sometimes when I can't.
I don't be ironing. Like
I don't
this,
be
man.
ironing
I'm
nothing.
standing up for this.
I barely iron anything.
Yeah, I can't lie. It just takes too long.
It does, but then it's so
annoying.
creased. It's
Like,
so
you need to wait
creased.
for the thing
So
to
so
heat
so
up.
so this is what I'm saying. Like, I guess we can't really. We have to argue against that one then.
Wait, just hold on. You see, the problem is with the iron. I think this is how my brain works. If I'm gonna have just the shirt out, I'll iron it. I'll take the wrinkles off one. But if I'm wearing like a jacket or a layer over it, like my jeans are not getting ironed. Let's get that out of the way. My jeans are not getting
I
ironed.
think that's too much.
Jeans are
I
not
think
getting
that's
ironed. But if I'm wearing a shirt and I'm wearing a jacket over it, I'm not ironing my shirt. Bro.
It depends on the event as well. If I'm going to like
Yes.
a wedding,
100.
Yo, yes.
Yeah,
everything's getting ironed.
Yes, everything.
I
gets
need to
ironed.
look
That's different, yeah.
slick.
But we're talking about day to day thing.
Nah.
If you're going to a party,
Like
Nah.
without, yeah, no, I
Nah,
can't.
no,
I can't
nah.
lie. I've been to many parties and not ironed my stuff, but I
me
should.
too.
I
Me
should.
too.
But even
I've been to
even if-
work, haven't ironed my stuff.
Me too.
If I want to go to a
Just
party and then
depends.
my shirt's like needs ironing, I just grab a different shirt. I can't lie.
But that's not a black and white thing. I think the iron thing's a culture thing. Because back in the day, you know, your parents be ironing their stuff. My
Ironing
parents cuss me before I leave the
everything.
door about ironing my stuff.
But my mum and dad will wake up earlier just to make sure they
Iron
get
it.
their work clothes, the other partner's work clothes, and their children's clothes, ironing every. Bro, if I'm a parent, yeah, yo, slap on them shorts and shirt, get busy. Like I'm
That's
not
crazy.
I'm not ironing. Imagine if I had 2-3 kids. I'm not ironing all your stuff. Well, my parents made us start ironing from early.
Yeah, they
like,
did.
The ironing board is up here for me.
Yeah,
and I
they
had to
did,
keep my
yeah.
ironing, bro.
Is that a different thing? Like I've noticed that in white households, from just being around white friends and stuff, the mum and the dad will do majority of the things in the house. Where in black culture, I've seen we have to help out a lot sooner. Like I've been doing chores since I was out the womb.
Yo, you're
what I'm
onto
saying?
something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like maybe that's something as well.
Think about how early you're getting sent to the shops to grab something from mum and dad.
Bro,
Think about how early them man were leaving in the house alone, and they'll tell you, look,
bro.
don't open this door for
No
no
one.
one. Don't pick up that phone for no one. I
Your
don't care.
grandma's down the street if there's a fire.
I don't care. Even if you know the person, don't you open that?
Right.
Don't you open that door? I remember one time the mailman caught me. He was bare knocking at the door and stuff. I was in my mum and dad's room, scared, and he's like, "Yo, I see you through the window." I'm like, I can't open the door.
That reminds me of a funny story, bro, with like Jehovah's Witnesses, yeah. I don't know how it is in the UK, but back in Aruba, these lot will go like door to door and like talk to you about Jesus and all this stuff. And then that's cool, but I don't want to hear it, you know. And I'm like 11.
I love you, God.
I'm 11, yeah. I'm in the house and I hear knocking on the door. My mum wasn't home, it's just me. I hear knocking on the door, and our door had like a little windowy bit you can see through. So I see is like two men in like white shirts with like the, I don't know what it's, I don't know if it's like a bow tie or something.
Yeah.
But they're standing there and I see a Bible in their hand. I'm like, oh hell no! I'm home alone. I'm not gonna talk to these lot. Yeah. So do you know what I do? Yeah, I had the living room was right next to the front door. I literally go down, turn off all of the lights, and I just wait until the knocking stops.
And they can be there for a while.
They will stay
They
there
will be there for
until
a while.
someone opens the door. But as soon as you open the door, that's it. Your day's
Bro,
gone.
the thing is, the other day, I don't know if they were Jehovah's Witnesses or they were just promoting their church, but you see the I'm Christian myself, love God, go to church almost every Sunday. So when you're already kind of part of it, yeah, you're like, bro, I go to church. I'm not one of them. Like, talk to them, man. Like, them man, their house got raided. Talk to them, not me. Like, this is a Christian household. But for some reason, the Christians that go door to door when they have the pamphlet, when they got the piece of paper, oh, they'll talk your ear
They
off.
will talk to you
Because
tonight.
the thing is, you feel bad. Like when you're Christian, you see the Christians by you.
Sorry.
Why are you hating for?
The pamphlet stuff.
The pamphlet one, bro. They will be by your door. And then the thing is, I feel bad of ignoring them by the door. I can't do that.
So is there Is there a different way that white families and black families react to Jehovah's Witnesses?
No, I don't think so. I think that's again a culture
I
thing.
think I think that's just.
I think that's just a
everyone's
generation
like-
thing. So like, I think back in the day they would have accepted it more than this generation.
Okay.
That's what I
Ooh,
think it is.
Yeah.
Is there a difference if you're mixed? Like, let's say you have a white mom and a black dad.
Oh, they act different. Like even I'd say I act different from a typical black guy.
I think mixed people, it depends on which one of your parents are black. in
My mum is fully black. My dad is mixed race. So I am majority black, and people will look at me as just black. Same
Nah,
way they
you
look at
look-
my dad. To be honest, they just look at my dad as black. They don't look at me mixed
Dude,
race.
you look back, JK is on the A4 paper side. He gets.
The funny thing is, like, none of my parents are white. I just got unlucky on the lighter side where you wouldn't think that my dad's black and my mom's mixed.
Yeah.
You would think I have one white
Yeah,
parent.
but you're light like my sister. Like my sister's quite light,
You
even
know what I
though
don't get?
same parents.
Let me ask you people as you're mixed.
You people, what do you mean by that?
I mean, you waffle cone niggas. That's what I'm.
Wow.
I'm joking. I'm
Wow.
joking.
I'm offended. Cancel him.
Cancel
right
him.
You know what I said though? Waffle cone's funny, bro.
He hates
Right.
light skins.
What I see sometimes with some light skins, not all light skins, but I see some of them will have like, I don't get, you know what it is, as a black person, because I don't see light skins and say you're mixed race. I think you're black. I'm always going to call you lot black. I don't think I'll see a mixed race person be like, nah, they're mixed race. Nah, I think you're black. If you got black in you, you're black. Black genes are dominant as well. I'm always going to see they're black. But when I see a mixed race person, light skin and whatnot, and you have only nothing but white friends, that's weird to me.
Oh, what? Completely black and only white friends?
No, mixed race, and you have nothing but white friends. That's weird to me.
But it depends where you grew up as well.
Yeah, because I've met mainly probably like more girls than boys in Essex. Yeah, I've met like a few girls where it's like majority of their friends are white, but that's because of the area they grew up in. Majority of them are white over there.
I've come across people in London. I've lived in London most of my life, bro, and I'm talking about different mixed or light-skinned people I've come across, and they have nothing but white friends. I also think, to me, you must have family or somewhere. I just think at a certain age, you could try to have more black friends if you wanted. But I think if you reach a certain age and you have nothing.
No,
So
I
what
don't know.
You're saying I reached the age of 15. I should have some black friends now.
I'm saying it's not that hard to make. I think it is, especially as a black person, it is not that hard to make black friends.
I get that.
Even if you're mixed or
Well,
not.
it depends if, like, say, you grew up in Richmond compared to Wood Green. You're gonna have your different friends based on where you grew up.
That's what I'm saying. So it depends on your area, because like I said, Essex, yeah, predominantly white. I'm not saying there's no black people, but that's why they're more likely to just have white friends type shit.
But I also think as well, when it comes to culture, when I say it depends on who's the black one, the mum or the dad. Because sometimes where do black kids make a lot of friends of when they're growing up? Of course, it'll be your street, it'll be your family members, it'll be church, school, after school activities, stuff like that. So I just always kind of find it funny, like I also don't like it.
But how you dodged all of them?
How you dodged
all of them black people,
all
and you
of
chill with
them.
them white guys.
There's no problem with you only being with white people. I don't care, but I just think.
No, but you know what? Having white friends is lit, bro.
Huh?
As a black guy, I have my black friends, but then having white friends is just fun as because you get both sides of the
I know,
spectrum.
but you can have both sides of the spectrum. But when you only have one side of the spectrum and you are not.
So would you say the same if you're black but only have black friends? Would you say the same thing?
Now here's the thing. I agree with you what you lot are saying. It's the way you come up, it's the way you get with. But in my opinion, this is how I think. If I am black and I only deal with one other race and not the other that is not mine, I'll look at that funny. I feel like if you're white and only have white friends, I wouldn't say anything. If you're black and you only have black friends, I wouldn't say anything. Asian, only have Asian friends, I wouldn't say anything. But if you're white and only have black friends, I'd be like, but maybe, all right.
Okay, but if you're white and you only have black friends,
hold on. If
you'd be like, that's calm.
If you're black and only have white friends, I'll be like, If you're Asian, you only have certain friends, I'll be like, I find it weird. Because then that friendship thing of you only around this circle, then that leads to your partners only this part.
I think you're just seeing it from a black point of view. Because if if it's black and you only have white friends, you'd be like, But if you're white and you only have black friends, I think you'd be fine with that. Because my best friend is majority around black guys.
I'm fine with it, period. I got no problem. I don't care enough. I just look at it funny. That's the same way when you come across maybe some white women and they be like, I only date black guys. Why? What's that about? When you talk to some black guys, and they say they only date white women. What's that about? Why don't you like to converse and be with your people? Do you don't get where I'm coming from? That's strange to me.
I know, I
because
hear it.
Because that's you. Like, whenever you're around people, you see you in you. Now, like I said before, I don't give a damn really. But I'm allowed to look at the situation and be like, that's funny. And I can also say, I can also say, there's something going on there. In my mind.
Jason is saying he hates light skin.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I hate light skin.
All light skin. Yeah.
I just don't understand. Let me even take away light skin. I just don't get it as a black person because I look light skins as black people. I just don't get it as a black person. You got no one else around you black besides family. the way we're in the UK, the way
It
it's
just
so
depends on the
congested.
situation. I don't think it's all
culture,
of them.
how you grew up.
Yeah.
Did you grow up more with your white side of family or black side
Yeah,
of
because
family?
sometimes it depends on your. It depends on your. It depends on your circumstance. Because it depends on your circumstance. Like, say for example, sorry, bro. Like, you know, your black side wasn't there. You grew up more with your white side. You get more along with your white side, and it just happens like that. You grow up in a white area. You run across a random black guy with only white friends, and you're looking at him weird, but you don't know his life. So I wouldn't judge it off that. I think have friends who when I have friends.
No, here's the one thing I'll say. When it comes to the black experience, we are a very separate experience compared to other races. This is what I firmly believe. It feels like sometimes black people are like migrated or kept as a, what is it called when you're like the lower race or whatnot? What
lower race?
not lower race, like, but you got fewer numbers. You got fewer numbers in your race.
It's minority.
Minority.
Oh.
Black people. That was your white side popping
Yeah.
up. Black people.
You're under me.
Exactly. Black people. It feels like we're the minority that are separated from other minorities. Sometimes the black experience is so unique and separate to the
It's
black
crazy
experience.
though. Some people don't
So-
agree with that. Some people think they're.
But they can't agree with it if they don't understand it. There's different things in the black experience that you won't get unless you're black. That's why it's like, to me, every time you come to a new workplace, every time you come to a new building, a new something, if you see a black person there, win,
You're
lose
like,
or draw,
"Hey."
you're gonna say what's
Yeah,
up to them
yeah.
or something like that. So I just think how you can go your whole life, you're 20 something, and you ain't gonna know.
The
black
thing
people around you.
is we get that, what you just said. You see when you go down the road, you see Unc walking towards you. You don't even know who the that is. You're nodding your head here.
Yeah, that's
You
a
get
black-
that
that's
from
a
the
thing,
black
yeah.
culture though, bro. So when you grow up with only white, you might not understand that. That's what I'm trying to say to you. So you're getting that side and that opinion because you grew up around black. So when you see someone
I
else
grew
from a
up around
different
whites as
perspective,
well, though.
no,
Hold on.
but you've had the black culture installed in you. That's what
Oh,
I'm saying.
from my family side.
Yeah. So when
Okay.
you see it from a different perspective, where they may not have had that experience,
All right, but then cool. So in the majority of the schools that I went to are white. I went up north for school for 5 years. Even the schools down here were white, and even the black people who I knew one girl that was adopted by a white family.
yeah.
And when she came to the school, she was clicking and connecting more with the black people than the white people there, and she grew up with nothing around white people. Now, obviously, it could be her experience, and she's one-on-one or whatnot. But I just think when you see someone like us and you're with us, but then you only separate yourself and stay with someone that isn't like you, like I said,
Would you feel weird if you saw a white guy only friends with black guys?
Only friends with no.
So that's what I'm saying. I think it's just a perspective of.
maybe it's my perspective.
The
as a
thing is
black
though,
man.
I'm in the minority myself. Like, I'm not even English. Like, I'm from Bulgaria.
You're
like,
not.
No.
He's not just white.
But like, I don't personally care. Like, see if like for myself, I'm a Bulgarian. I'd have a handful of Bulgarian friends, like 4 or 5 maybe.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, it doesn't bother me.
I guess the way I can say that though, as you are Bulgarian, but if you look at it from the outside, would someone say you are obviously white?
Well, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But then with the black experience, your black is black. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But I
okay.
get exactly where it's coming from when
Yeah,
it comes
yeah.
to Bulgaria and the culture and whatnot.
So where do you get your hair cut?
When I get my hair cut.
Yeah, do you go to a white barber? Do you go to a black barber? What kind of
Oh,
barber
that's
do
a
you-
good
What kind of barber do you
question.
go to?
I've actually had all sorts of type of barbers. I've had
What's your
Turkish,
favorite type? What's
I've had
your
Turkish,
main
I've
one?
had black, I've had Asian guy that I go to now.
Go to now, so that's your favorite?
Oh, it's just because it's my local.
Ah,
I don't actually know, you know. Everyone kind of provides.
cheating
Which
on
one did
every
you
single
walk
barber
out?
you
What
had?
barbershop you walk out like, damn, I look good today. Like, I look fresh.
You know, the first time I went to my current one, last time was a bit, but the first time I went to my current one, I was like,
God damn, he
Yeah.
good.
yeah.
What about you?
Well, me right now, I'm in a sticky situation because when I used to live in London, I always go to my black barbers. I would stick to one guy. I know he do my hair well, or like if he's not available, I'll go to another black barber. Because the thing was with Afro hair, yeah, it's not the same as white hair because it requires a specific type of cut. I don't know if you ever been to a non-black barber
Nope.
before. You've never been?
Look at my hair, bro. Look at my hair, bro.
I
think I could go to a
that's
white
why
barber.
I have once. They messed me up so bad.
Exactly.
I learned my lesson.
When I first moved here, I went to a barber, and it was I think it was like an Italian barber, and they had this lady cut my hair. And I'm not discriminating. You know what? Do what you gotta do.
What type of what race was the lady?
Italian.
Oh, you bugging? Oh,
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
you
you know
bugging.
what? Hey, I got nothing else near me. Let me try something.
that man thought
She's
you
a hairdresser. She's not a barber, bro.
Bro, it was in a barber shop. It's
That
a
man-
barber shop.
That
Yo.
man thought your hair with curly fries or something. They don't know what
Bro,
to do.
it was horrible. And then I go back to my black barber. Everything's amazing. I look fresh. And now where I live now, I don't live in London. I don't have any black barbers near me. So my only option is a Middle Eastern barber, which their beard game.
Their
is
beard game
insane.
is dirty.
Bro,
They know how to cut a beard.
the way they
boy.
cut, if you want to get your beard done, go to a Middle Eastern barber, a Turkish barber. They'll do you.
Yeah, they'll
good.
do the thing. But firstly, I don't have a beard. Secondly,
That's what we talking about.
Ah, you
got
got a
scruff.
little.
the thing is, yeah,
Pubes.
is listen, yo.
He just
aye,
grown into his facial hair.
look, my facial hair is fine. I'm happy with what I
Wait,
get.
how old are you?
You got like strands.
You
Look, because you got your.
can play guitar with his chin.
No, you just hating, bro.
No, he's not for real.
No, he's hating, bro. He's like a banjo.
Nah, but for real, look, when you go to a black barber compared to when you go to a white barber, Turkish barber, Eastern European barber, whatever, bro, you see their floors. It's I can see myself in the floor. They're clean as.
Mine was girl. No,
When any black barber, and they're talking way more
oh,
than doing your hair.
This is one thing that pisses
When
me
you're
off
trying to
about
rush.
barbers, bro. You booked a time. Let's say you booked a time 1:30. You're not gonna get sat in your seat until 2 o'clock.
Bro,
They're gonna be on
Yo,
the
that's a
phone.
fact.
booked my
Nah,
time.
Them man violent.
Let me let my man in before you, man.
Oh,
Yeah. Come
no,
on, man.
bro.
Yeah. Bro, come on, man.
Bro, you especially if you've been sitting there and someone come. Oh, nah, I said I was gonna get his hair not on my time,
Yeah, bro.
Don't say you're gonna get his hair and I book my and then afterwards you want the appointment fee. Get out of my face, bro.
So I hate when I sit down and okay, I'm ready to go, and then they start doing other stuff, bro. My guy's gonna go to the back to eat food.
Bro.
My guy's gonna talk to his friends.
Bro.
He's gonna call his girl. I'm like, bro, just cut my hair.
You just sit down, man. Goes.
It's been an hour. Cut
Yeah.
my hair.
Oh yeah. Are you on the way? Yeah. Yeah, man. Bro, I'll get
Cut
the call
my
right
hair,
now.
bro.
I'll get a call right now. Yeah, bro. Like,
And then
to the point.
Don't let your barber have one of those windows when you can see from the outside in. Everyone recognizes
Oh,
the
yeah.
barber.
yeah.
Everyone will say
every
the
5
barber.
seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Bro.
You know that person who walks in. Hello, the barber. What's
Start chatting.
you know
and
you cut your hair and they just what's up?
Is that eyes on me,
you
bro?
You guys take appointments and whatnot. You're like, bro, hurry up my hair, bro. He's like, nah, you got to book it. Now go download Booksy. All right, wait, come in.
No, but you're even but that's the new generation.
Oh, yeah,
You're talking about come on book online,
yeah, book online.
bro. You talking about I'm talking about uncle. You don't know about no book online. They come in the door and they yeah. It's not even I want to cut your hair thing. Uncle from down the road has decided to just walk in the shop to chill. He's got no hair. He's bald. He just wants to come and sit down
just chill,
and have a
yeah.
chat. Bro, do my hair.
I hate when they're like halfway doing it. Like they cut my hair and then they stop for 2 minutes, and then they go back to it for 2 seconds, and they stop again. Like, get to the point, man.
Nah,
Bro,
my
and
barber's
places
been
to
a
be.
lot better with recently.
Don't let your barber start talking about football when he's cutting your hair. Oh,
You're gonna be there all day. You're
When
gonna
your
be there
barber
all
comes
day.
full, nah, but you see, Arsenal, like you gotta make sure that that's the real thing. Nah, look, Osaka. No, you're not hearing me though. Wait, listen to me. You know when they take the barber now, you're not listening to when they get the clippers
And
and
then
point
you
with
grip
the
your head like
clippers.
you're not
Yeah.
listening to me.
No, you know what they do? They just keep spinning you. Now you need to look at Osaka. Osaka, you need to check him out. Now he's cutting the air. You need to check him out. Like next thing you know, you're just going in 360, just like that.
I'm getting dizzy, bro. I'm hot underneath.
Why
the
do you
blanket
feel
as
no?
well.
But you know what? In a normal situation, in any other situation, I
But
feel
wait,
like
before-
you'd be able to say something.
I love that part about the barbershop. But yeah, continue.
I was gonna no. It's also good. Like we're
culture.
cussing it, but it's actually
It's
fun.
culture.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in any other situation, you'd feel like, I'm gonna say something. In the barber, you just sit there and shut your mouth.
Yeah, but he can
Yeah,
ruin my next 2
Nah,
weeks.
I ain't playing with the barber. When the barber's
you
got
just sit
your
there.
hairline in the I'll let my barber
In the
talk to his
chokehold.
wife
Better
for 30
hold your
minutes when he got
breath.
my hairline, boy.
Yeah.
That's the most quiet you ever be in the seat, bro.
Exactly, bro.
Once the guy hits that middle line right there, you don't say nothing, bro. Like, nah, Osaka. Yeah, Osaka's calm, bro.
Yeah.
I love Osaka,
Yeah,
bro. He's
Osaka's
cool,
good.
bro.
Who the hell?
How you been?
Osaka,
bro.
bro?
Amazing.
Huh?
Oh, you talking about a Japanese player?
Is his name Osaka, right?
You mean Saka?
Yeah, close
Did he
enough.
say
Osaka.
Mosaka?
He
I
said
said
Osaka.
Osaka.
He
Is
said
it not
Osaka.
Osaka?
That's a city
Saka,
in
bro.
Japan, bro.
What the fuck?
So what's the name of the black?
Do you
Saka.
watch football?
Nah, I don't watch football.
Saka, bro. Saka.
Change
Why do
the
you say
subject.
so? I mean,
Huh?
You disgraceful.
I don't watch football,
Man
but I
said
get paid
Osaka.
for football though. But yeah, what's up?
Saka.
Osaka.
Just Saka.
Saka.
Yeah.
What's his first name?
You know the funniest part,
Bukayo.
Good,
Bro,
Is he watches he
Saka.
He watches
He
football.
almost when it was was it the Euro League or whatever? What is it called?
Euros.
The Euros, yeah, the Euros about 4 or 5 whatever years ago. We almost all got jumped in the pub when he missed that last when he missed that last
That penalty.
Yeah.
bro. Because there was a white guy behind me. Yo, Saka's the best player. Da, da, da. The first black guy left. You fucking cunt. The second guy flopped. Someone chucked the glass. When Saka missed that penalty, I thought we were about to get lynched.
It was because it was Saka, Rashford, and Sancho
And
back
Sancho.
to
Yeah,
back.
back to back.
So yeah, it was mad, bro.
Crazy times.
I'm glad I didn't bet no money on that.
Yeah, boys.
Well, that is the end of that. That is the Jokemen Show.
Thank
Right.
you guys for watching again.
Thank you guys
Appreciate
for
you for
watching.
tuning in.
Right.
See you on the next one.
Yeah, we will.
That way.